Hello people on the internet. In this video you will see me struggle to make a portrait painting that satisfies me. Also warning, this video is going to be sped up over sonic speed. I spent a long time on developing this painting project. The painting itself didn't take that many hours to paint. What took so long was my perfectionism along with my egotistic yet self-doubt lame personality. I start off with a sketch of course, and did I mention I struggled throughout this project? I was not proud of what I started with. I went back and forth on depicting her expression. Can't decide, can't pinpoint what I want. I mean, it's a sketch, so this is all normal for this stage, I guess. But this drawing just looks unnatural. Sweet God, Jesus, Buddha, Amitofo, why couldn't I be more talented? Why do I have to suffer from my own ugly drawings? Start over. Ta-da! Clear Jess. No, not this one. This one. Fine white gesso. I gotta cover up the ugly drawing, so definitely not clear. Second layer, make sure I don't see that drawing ever again. While wait for the gesso to dry, I reworked on the terrible Rubens study I did a half year ago. Okay, back to this portrait. I want a withering look, but not too much. You know how girls in historical portraits were all like, "Ow, look at me, they're all cute and submissive." But I want this mean look, like, I despise you, but not too much. Not like, you owe me $50,000, bitch. More like, hey, you still owe me $500, you know? The t-shirt and the shorts were pretty straightforward. I painted them just fine. It's the intricate facial expression I was troubled with. Again, I wanted to make sure she's talking about only her $500, not $50,000. So, a detailed face study? Yeah, detailed face study. It's quarantine time, and I'm low on art supply, so I'm just gonna reuse this panel with the painting I painted before. That I hated. Gone the old ugly painting, reborn the clear white canvas. Oh yeah. I picked a different angle, thinking it could help me familiarize her facial features more. Instead of green, I used dark brown as a base layer for glazing, just to experiment. While waiting for this face study painting to dry, I went back to the first sketch to experiment some more facial adjustments. When you're feeling miserable, it's time to start over. Did I mention the city is under quarantine right now? Gotta recycle some old paintings. Beep, beep. I dropped some yellow ochre acrylic to tint the canvas. When dry, it didn't get the dark tint like how I imagined. It's just this warm white. Looks like the white gesso is really opaque, which is a good thing. To the face study. If you've been following my journey, you know I've been copying figures from old masters. Slowly I'm now working on my own photo reference. Yeah, boys try to be original, but it's hard. And does true original even exist? Or are all the creations just something one has heard or seen before that got deeply ingrained into one's subconscious? And you don't even know it's there, but it's there and it's from somewhere. wanted to try Impressionism that night. I took inspiration from several water lily paintings from Monet and just slapped it on there. Not even halfway through, I know it's not going to work. I know this is not something I want. So I began preparing another one, recycling old sketch again. Because it's Corona time and I got no extra canvas with me. I wanted to tint the canvas again just because I was bored. Learned from last time, I gave extra pigments to mix with gesso. By the way, both my pigment and gesso are acrylic based, so they can mix just fine. A day later, when I got back to paint my second sketch, I started liking it again. It's pretty neat, no? No. Here's my third sketch. I considered the coloring mosaic style into the grid I drew, but then I just went with this chaotic way of coloring. My idea for background was doodle/graffiti style, the figure to be soft with no visible brush stroke. I want the background to be spontaneous and raw, so it can separate from our main figure. I took some inspiration from Jean-Michel Basquiat. Hey, I like it. I'm gonna get started on the big final canvas while this quasi layer is drying on the sketch. To do some more studies and experiments. This is way too green and too saturated. Don't do this, guys.
This wasn't the plan.
Okay, here's a rough idea. Let's expand on that on this bigger canvas. I will reconsider the colors, make it a tiny bit more pastel, I think. I sprayed Fixer, and it's about time to color. Also, Borderlands 3 is finally on discount again. That's totally not the reason I didn't upload for so many weeks. Wink? I didn't really want to put the painting horizontally, but I don't have the space or a bigger easel yet, so you will see me rotating the big canvas a lot. Gotta find that good position so you won't have a sore back, a sore arm, a sore neck too quickly. I colored her face too dark, which costed me some extra layers to bring the brightness back later on. In average, every second of this video is probably equivalent to 5 minutes in real life. corner of the mouth darker so they appear further back. I wanted to do something with the road from that castle to make a leading line to create a stronger composition, but I couldn't decide and not sure how, so I left it be. Snack time. Banana. I sometimes like to look at the images with a lot to look at, with hidden Easter eggs or something like that, so I think this painting is fun. Alright, by looking at this painting, you should have a basic idea of what this person is like, eh? It's like a painting biography, not autobiography though, because I painted her and her identity, I suppose, through my eyes. The place with the best lighting is my toilet. Here is a view from my toilet. This has been one of the most frustrating paintings I did so far. The skin tone and the structure of the reference photo was challenging to me. I was not in the condition, but I don't care. I want to paint that, and I will do studies to achieve it. Learning by myself is really frustrating though. I had to go through so many tries and errors. Like and subscribe if you can relate. Thank you always for watching, and I will see you in the next video.